Welcome to episode 7 in my series on red light therapy, where I rant on and on about its value and most manufacturers' inability to deliver it. Up until this point, we've been covering a lot of technical details, and I thought today would be a great day to step back and apply them to a real world situation. Something that the majority of us can sink our teeth into and really understand what I'm talking about. So, with that, I thought it would be great to go into one of the local fitness clubs and see where they stand on red light therapy. Because red light therapy is all the rage these days, and everyone is all over the map with their interpretation. I thought it would be great if we took a stop at my local Planet Fitness and see where they stand on their interpretation of Mother Nature's gift. Yep, I'm a big fan of Planet Fitness because at the end of the day, we all know how we are as humans. Sometimes we're in and sometimes we're not. And for that, we should not be punished with a $50, $60, $70 bill a month when we are just not going to use it as often as we would like. Planet Fitness has the right model. We're only going to tank you for 10 bucks a month because we know you're not going to be here every day, but when you are, we got your back. Good business model if you ask me. Well, Planet Fitness has this black card thing that lets you use any club anywhere, which I have because I travel a lot and I need to use the clubs all over the US. And with that black card membership, you get access to their extra frills and thrills, one of them being red light therapy. Now, what do you expect for 24 bucks a month? Yeah, that's what it costs if you want the black card deal. I'm not expecting a lot, as most of the equipment at these gyms are there for looks only. Who really uses the rowing machine anyway? Or that weird stretching machine that looks like an arbor at your next backyard wedding? I suspect the red light therapy will fall under this category of frills and no thrills. Okay, so I'm just gonna go in as a normal Dave so I don't upset the locals or give Planet Fitness any chance to spruce up their red light offering. This will be the same experience everyone gets. No red light carpet for Dr. Dave. Okay, so let's go do this. Okay, here we are at Planet Fitness, my local Planet Fitness, and here is their Beauty Angel RVT 30. Standard stand up. And one thing you'll notice is they use tubes, not LEDs. I am very, very familiar with the tubes. So very curious of how this thing will land out, because we know we got rid of fluorescent tubes because the LEDs are much more powerful. So you can see I got my meter here. We're gonna zone it out to something really. So you can see right there, I'm in the microwatts, so I'm not getting anything. Okay, let's see what we got here. Come in here, we're gonna go close up. Come out of the light. 67 milliwatts per centimeter squared, right at 0.0, which is not horrible, but not that great. Let's get another reading. Okay. In this case, you got to be right on top of the lamp to work. So let's be where our body would be at. So this is about where your body's at. Let's see what you're getting. Yeah, just what I thought. 16 milliwatts per centimeter squared. Very, very low. Very low. Let's do another one over here. One more. Yeah, that's 8 milliwatts per centimeter squared. I know it says 8,204, but you got to move the decimal point. So 8. So all in all, this is producing red light. And if you look at it, it's at the 630 range. They got two wavelengths in the 710, it looks like. So all in all, it is working, but in my opinion, not nearly as good as it could be. They can do much better than this. And I actually know where this device comes from in China. It's a pretty basic unit. I would recommend getting rid of the tubes, as they produce a lot of light in the form of heat that goes into your body, but heating's not a bad thing either. So all in all, I don't give it a 10, but it's not too bad. Okay, so there you have it. While I was in there, I took a lot more readings just to give them a fair shot. Overall, the average was around 20 milliwatts per centimeter squared that was hitting my body. I have to be honest, I was expecting a lot worse, especially with some of the panels out there coming in at 10 to 15 milliwatts per centimeter squared, and seeing that they had fluorescent tubes instead of LED bars. I certainly expected a lot less, especially for my $24 a month. All in all, I was surprised with this low, but not unbearably low irradiance reading. However, there is a critical point to bring up here, and I really believe this falls in line with Planet Fitness's interpretation of red light therapy. As we know, the term red light therapy is a bit abused. In its true sense, if it is only red light and you can see it, then it can only be IR, which is anything below 750 nanometers, and will only penetrate the surface of your skin, nothing more. If you want the light to reach your deep tissue, your sore muscles, then you need the near infrared, which is anything above 750 nanometers. From the video, you can see their definition is offering only IR. And with that, it is only going to bathe your skin, nothing else. If you're going in there to prep your muscles for the workout you will do, or helping your muscles to recover from the workout you just did, I'm afraid you are wasting your time. For your muscles, it's frills with no thrills. Now remember, I'm a fan of Planet Fitness, so I don't want to make these guys look so horrible. It's at this point I should remind you of the red light therapy's value. Up until this point, I've only been focusing on the cell's ability to increase ATP production using the red light. Red light gives other benefits to your body besides the creation of ATP. It does other great things like reducing depression, stimulating neurological functions, regulating your circadian rhythm. Not everything needs to be about ATP production. My main focus on this channel is the production of ATP because that is the most abused concept manufacturers are promoting and not providing with their products. If you take the true combined benefits of red light therapy and not just focus on the ATP production, then Planet Fitness's machine is worth your time. For me and my $24 a month, I'd like to see Planet Fitness reach out to their suppliers and demand that they give us the wavelengths beyond 750 nanometers to help my sore muscles. Until that happens, I'm putting this equipment right up there with the rowing machine and the Wedding Arbor they call their universal stretching machine. In defense of Planet Fitness, the signs were all there when I checked in at the front desk and asked to use the red light therapy. The guy simply said, "How long do you want it for?" There was no, "Hey, are you going in for muscle soreness, skin tightening, pre-workout, post-workout," or anything like that. That should have been the indicator that I was only going to get an average dose of red light. So there you have it, Planet Fitness's red light therapy. You be the judge if it's right for you. Until next time, get out there and get some red light. Mother Nature gives it to you for free.